What's up, guys? Welcome to God's Unchained. Today, we're going to play in the weekend ranked tournament. Leave me a comment if you're hyped about the weekend ranked tournament. Leave me a comment if you've been playing in the weekend tournament today, or if you plan to play at some point on the weekend. Now, guys, sometimes I play this game to have fun, okay? Sometimes I play this game, God's Unchained, one of the best play to earn NFT based collectible blockchain cryptocurrency game. But today I'm not playing for fun, even though I'm going to have fun. I'm playing to win. And I have put together a deck that I am super confident in. And I don't care who we run up against. We could run up against rank 12 mythic players. I'm not worried about it. They are going to feel the pain. We're going to play with the God of Death. In this game, it's a strategic turn-based card game where it's kind of like Magic the Gathering. You've got various cards that have different abilities and mana cost, and the first person to take away the life points of the other player wins. All right? Looking at my deck here, got a couple of Blight Bombs. Got a couple Fanatic of Coombs, couple of Pyramid Wardens, couple of Runeass, couple of Vanguard Axewomans as my 2-cost cards. Got Ghostly Chariots, Jason, and 2 Half-Lives. We got Erase the Dead. Now, these 2 cards right here, the Death Watch Curate. I did not know how good of a card this is. But when you look at his text, it says, at the end of your turn, if your god has 15 health or less, heal it for 3. And then on top of that, he's a 5/6. And this guy's pretty studly. And I've included him in this deck, and it's just been great. At the 6 mana spot, I've got 2 Black Blood Blast, which clears the board. Neferu, Champion of Death, 2 Reaps, and a Dread Queen. Got 2 Apocalypse Nows, 2 Demigorgon, 1 Golem Centurion, and then 1 End Times and 1 Hades. All right, so let's get playing. See who our first opponent of the night is. All right, guys, let me know in the chat box how the volume is on y'all's end. Let me know if you want to hear a little bit more of the game or a little bit less. All right, we're going to go with Blood Ritual. If you just popped in, we're playing Gods Unchained. This is an NFT collectible card game, strategy focused. And right now we're playing in the weekend tournament. And these weekend tournaments are a fantastic opportunity to earn valuable NFTs just for playing. So the way it works is that from Friday to Sunday, there's a ranked tournament. And depending upon how you play in your first 25 games determines the level of reward or prize that you get. I'm going to play the Rune Asp, and I'm going to select the option of Afterlife, both gods unlock a mana. So one of the things I try to do with this deck in particular is I have 4 different cards that boost my mana or unlock more crystals for me. I try to get them out early, and then, I try to dominate late in the game through my various control mechanisms. So this would be a control spell right here. A 1 mana cost Blight Bomb. I can destroy any creature with health 3 or less, but I'm going to use my Axewoman. I'm actually going to sacrifice this card, start opening up some of my mana crystals. All right, guys, welcome to the channel. This is AI on Crypto. We cover NFTs, blockchain gaming, decentralized finance, altcoin gems. Welcome, guys. It's a beautiful Friday night. Just got done eating some steak. What about you guys? Let me know in the chat what you had for dinner. We're playing Gods Unchained. It's an NFT collectible card game. playing in the weekend tournament where it is high stakes. High stakes. And I have put together one hell of a deck of cards. I'm playing with the God of Death. I'm going to play 5 games on this stream. This is the first game. And I fully intend to win all 5. All right. So each of these cards that I'm playing with is its own NFT. All right. And some of these cards are extremely valuable. Some of these cards are less than $1, but some of them, well, I'm sure you can use your imagination if you know about blockchain gaming. Let's see. Nothing I can do here, guys. Gonna go ahead and just let him go. So I'm playing the God of Light. The God of Light has a lot of healing capability. They've also got a lot of cards that will neutralize other strong cards, reduce their strength or health. And he's chosen the Chosen Vision God Power. So that God Power, it buffs one of the cards in his deck. And the goal of this God Power is to bring out that Chosen card, and he's going to be super powerful. But that's why I have a card here like Reap, which can destroy any creature that's played and heal my god for 4 in the meantime. Also, I've got a lot of board clearing cards here, but yet again, I have nothing to do. I have to skip. Welcome to AI on Crypto. Playing in the weekend Gods Unchained tournament. Oh, nice card. So I'm assuming this is his chosen one card because it's buffed up. So it's really going to be a bummer for him when I kill it like that. So I've kind of created this deck to have a lot of counter moves, to have a lot of answers for when my opponent tries to do various things. This is a true strategy game. When I was a young kid, I always liked strategy games. I started playing chess at a young age. And this is very much like a game of chess. My opponent here is pretty good. Interesting how he got that card. That's a death card, so I have no idea how he has it. Let's see. Oh, pull a random creature from each void into your hand. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this Nemean Lion here. Going to bring my Pyramid Warden onto the board. Let me use this Half-Life to summon this Vanguard Axewoman. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, we cover all kinds of cryptocurrencies, altcoins, NFT gaming, especially play to earn games where you can literally make money from playing video games. That is what we're all about here. This Helian Bladesmaster that he played is a pretty good card, but not as good as the Demogorgon. So I'm playing the Demogorgon, and it puts everybody to sleep, even my own character. I should have attacked the god before I played him, so he just escaped 2 points of damage. Look at that. I'm actually playing pretty bad here. This guy should be dead. I should have killed him before I did that. Oh, wait, never mind. I couldn't do that because of his 9-9 with frontline. So it's kind of tough to play this game while you're live streaming because you got to think on your toes here. Sometimes you can get so caught up in entertaining the audience that you lack a little bit on the strategy side. Now, this is an all-around NFT game. These cards that we're playing with are NFTs, but you could also customize your actual game board with NFTs as well. If you look at my side of the board, you're going to see these cat statues. You're going to see these gold tokens everywhere and this purple dragon. Now, these are ownable NFTs. So you look at his side of the board, and they're, well, not a lot going on over there.
My turn.
All right, guys. So I'm about to clear the board with this card right here, which will do 5 damage to my god. Once I do that, oh, perfect. Perfect. So you kind of want to wait. You want to fish out their really powerful cards before using something like this to get maximum return on my investment, so to speak, with my damage dealing cards. So he's got to feel pretty good. I mean, he's got total board domination here, right? However, not all is as it seems.
Patience.
See you later, homies. So, that's got to be frustrating. You build up that board control. You feel as if you're about to win the game. He can see those reward packs in his sights, but now it's a new game. And when you're the god of death, you don't really care too bad when your health gets low, because I have a lot of ways in which I can regenerate health. All right.
I see through the veil.
So Neferu, Champion of Death, I just played her. She cleared the board. This is an incredible card. How did I lose health, though? Oh, well. Oh, look at that.
The hour is mine.
Hmm. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is AI on Crypto. We're playing Gods Unchained in the weekend tournament. I've got a killer death deck put together for you guys tonight. It's one that I've been working on, and I think it's going to do really good in this tournament. Right now, we got a pretty good game. We've been going for like 15, 20 minutes here. Nice strategy game. Neither one of us can get a real dominant position. Right now, I would say is a pretty pivotal point in the game because I've got some pretty strong cards on deck, so to speak. So I think I know what to do. I'm going to use Nefru here. I'm going to show you a real good way you can use her because when you have less than 15 health, oh, look at that. All right, cool. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sacrifice Nefru because since I have less than 15 health, she's going to come right back into my hand. And that's really what makes her such an awesome card. Now that that has happened, I'm going to take out this super strong card by bringing her right back onto the board.
I took command.
Beast mode. So you almost want to have less than 15 health when you have Nefru in your deck. She is a super powerful card and really can turn the game around. So if you're just coming onto the stream, we're playing Gods Unchained. This is the weekend ranked tournament. I'm trying to get at least 16 wins out of 25 games in order to win prizes. Oh man. All right. So this is a pretty powerful card he just took out.
My turn.
He should have taken this frenzied ritual. I'm sure. Oh, he's so I just took this card and it's basically going to save my butt. Let's see here. Come on back, Nefru.
Come on. Who's gonna clean up that mess? That's enough for now.
So I bring this card out, Death Watch Curate. Now he's a pretty tough dude with 5 attack and 6 health, but what makes him unique is that at the end of your turn, if your god has 15 health or less, he heals it for 3. So I was down to 6 health, I put him on the board, now I'm back up to 9, and I've got another one of these guys right here. So I really have fallen in love with this card in my death decks lately. Very, very powerful card. Death Watch Curate. Not that expensive. You can get him for a good deal. So this guy's got me on low health, but because I have Nefru, he really can't do nothing because this is the perfect card against light. Oh, snap. All right. Nice. Not bad. Give me a comment on the volume. I'm curious as to how the volume is.
Step aside. I'll handle this.
All right.
I will purge the world of your darkness.
Okay, so I put in this Pyramid Warden, which has frontline. That means these 2/2 creatures cannot attack my god until this guy's dead. Oh, snap. I lose. That's a tough one. That is a tough one, guys. That was a good game, though. You know, when you lose a game like that, it doesn't suck that bad because that was a really good player. He had some good cards. So, whatever. I can bounce back from that. Let's just go right back at it. So you can tell this is a very popular game because you don't have to wait in the queue at all. Basically, as soon as you hit that play button, a few seconds go by, bang, you're in a match. So I just let you know there's a ton of players worldwide. This game is growing by leaps and bounds. I personally have seen these cards appraise in value tremendously from when they first launched about 3 years ago. So I don't know. It's a really good game to be a part of. I think the cards right now are still a good value because this is the #1 blockchain collectible card game out there. So when you look at some of the success of these other games out there, like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, I think that the Genesis card set from this game are going to be pretty damn valuable.
You're gonna need some sunscreen.
Good luck.
All right, I'm up against the God of Light again. This is Gods Unchained playing in the weekend tournament, playing for keeps, trying to get some prizes.
I don't have enough mana.
So I'm going to play this card right here and try to unlock some of my mana crystals, get some of my big cards out. That's kind of how this death deck works. So with the God of Death, you have a lot of cards that do damage to the gods, to the face of these players. You also have a lot of board clearing and control type spells like this, which will kill a card. I'll show you exactly what I mean right here. I'm going to take out this guy. Kill that guy. And bring out this guy. So what I just did was I established board control. I took out all of his creatures, and then I'm left with one creature, giving me control of the board. What's up, guys? Leave me a comment in the chat on the volume. How's the volume? Is the game too loud, or does it need to be turned up just a little bit? Or is it perfect? All right. Well, he brought out the Thebian Brawler. This is a frontline creature with 6 health. Pretty tough. I'll match him. There we go. All right, so I have out the Pyramid Warden. The Pyramid Warden is a great starting card. It's only 2 mana and gives you some great stats. 2 attack with 6 health. But when he dies, my opponent summons a random creature from their void. So there is a drawback to him. That's why you want to play him early. Because if you play him late in the game, he could summon a really powerful card that you just put a lot of effort into destroying. So you don't want it to backfire on you. All right, guys, this is the second game of the stream. I lost the first game. It was an awesome match. I mean, probably took 20, 25 cards to finish that match. All right. You see what I mean? So the Pyramid Warden died, and now he summoned that bull back. No big deal. He just uses Hill God Power to keep this guy alive. All right. So I've got a board clearing card right here. It's still, I need to unlock 3 crystals though before I can play that. So unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do. I've got this Half-Life card here where I can summon another one of these cards. I'm not sure that did me any good. All right, so this guy is about to give me a good pounding. I've got no cards on the board to absorb any of these attacks. He doesn't seem to have a lot either. Okay, so here come his cards. So I want him to play as many of his cards as possible by the time I get 7 mana, which will be next turn. That way I can use this Apocalypse Now card, wipe the whole board clean. So this is going to happen next turn. I'm going to take all these hits, so he's going to do 6, 7, 8, 8 more damage to me, but then I'm going to clear the board completely. All right, and I'm going to do that with Apocalypse Now. Definitely one of the strongest cards in the game. You can see this purple arrow on the side of it indicates that it's epic rarity, so it's one of the more rare cards.
Suffer.
And you're going to see exactly why it's a card you want to own right now. So I was in a pretty bad position with all of these cards against me,
That's enough.
but now the board's wiped clean. We kind of start over, go from there.
I feel nothing but pity for you.
All right, so this is a good match. It looks like he's in command because he's got 30 health and I've only got 15, but it's actually just where I want to be. This is how most of these games with the God of Death play out because I have a lot of ways to heal myself. All right, so now I'm going to bring out the dreaded Demogorgon. One of the best cards in the game. It puts all creatures to sleep, does 3 damage to an enemy character, and it has Leech, which means all the damage that he creates heals my god. So now I'm back up to 18, and I'm starting to establish some board control as well. Now this card right here, Raise Dead, I get to summon a creature from any void. So any creature that's died in either of our graveyards, I can bring onto the board. So this is a great card right here. We're gonna play End Times in a few rounds here once 8 mana crystals get locked up. But you guys are gonna see this card right here, definitely one of the best in the game. All right. We'll bring out Raise Dead. What card do we want to summon? Let's get this guy. No, let's get this guy right here. All right, and now you can see, look how quickly I've built my health points back up. I was all the way down to 16, 13, 15 health. Now I'm back to 25, looking in some pretty solid control. All right, let's give the control back to him, see what he's got up his sleeve. But guys, this is a really fun game. If you've got 15 to 30 minutes to kill in an afternoon, evening, or morning, you could just pop this game on, kind of kick back and play. It's a really fun game. So this card right here, the Patience Priestess, while she's on the board, any card he brings out gets 1 extra health in frontline, so it's a pretty annoying little card. But it's all good because not this turn, but the next one, I'm going to use End Times, totally wipe his board, and it's going to leave me with a 9/9 creature. I mean, it doesn't really get a lot better than that. Let's see.
Who's gonna clean up that
Do
mess?
here. All right. So after this round right here is when I'm really gonna start taking over control. Anybody in the audience played Gods Unchained? And this is really one of the best play to earn blockchain games out there. If you're new to this channel, this is AI on crypto. We cover cryptocurrency prices and trends with altcoin gems, all the things on the blockchain that's going to fill our bags to the max. We cover DeFi, you name it. But we also cover NFTs and blockchain gaming, which is why we're playing this game right now. All right. Are y'all ready for me to drop the hammer on this guy? Check this out. I'm sure he knows in the pit of his stomach something bad is coming.
Let's make them suffer.
All right, this is end times. You all ready? It's like, it's like you're a porn star laying out the big one. Boom. Oh, so sorry. Did you need those cards? And here I am with my 6/6 card in place. And yeah, that's why that card is straight beast mode, you know? It's almost not fair, although it is. So this card, our end times, is also an epic rarity, I believe. Yeah, you see, it's got these purple triangles right there. That's an indication of its rarity, just like Apocalypse Now. Okay, so he brought out his own Demogorgon. All right, that puts my card to sleep right here. All right. What do we want to do?
That's enough for now.
Bring out my Golem Centaurion there. All right. This is a cool card. It has an afterlife ability. Whenever this thing dies, summons a random legendary creature. Can't beat that. So, sometimes when you create these decks in this game that are really good decks that are going to win games, it's not always the funnest deck to play with. Because you can put together some really boring decks that are very good at winning the game. However, we're trying to build an esport ecosystem here. I mean, we want this thing to be popular. We want this thing to grow. We want these tournaments live on air. Can we really do that if the games are boring?
My turn.
All right.
You must repent.
How's everybody doing out there? Give me a comment. Let me know how your Friday night is going. You guys gaming? You guys just surfing YouTube looking for some rabbit holes to go down? What's the word? What country are you guys from? I'm always curious to know where's my audience watching from. I tell you what, whenever you're making these videos, they always say, get the best lighting, get the best lighting. I'll tell you what lighting is. Lighting is fucking hot. Makes your shit hot. All right, maybe that'll cool down a little bit. All right, what do we got going on here? Perfect. Bring out Hades. So this is like a finisher card right here, 8 mana. Anytime one of my cards dies, he's going to summon another card of equal cost. So it's basically like game over. Time to just start finishing him now. So at this point, now that Hades is on the board, and I have the Dread Queen Persephone also on the board, it is going to get very tough for this guy because what she does, at the start of my turn, the lowest mana cost creature gets destroyed in my hand, and she summons the highest mana cost creature from my void. So talk about that's ridiculous. It's sometimes hard to get all of these cards on the board, but now look, I've got 12 damage here, plus another 5 and 3. So I've got 20 damage on the board. So theoretically, this game could be over in 2 turns. He might quit. When you're playing this game, there is an option. You can select the settings button here and concede. Always nice when your opponent concedes. All right, doesn't look like he's going to concede. Oh. He's going down swinging. I mean, I guess I respect him for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit him with all of these cards right in the face, get his health nice and down to nothing. And he's thinking to himself, well, he's going to do something with his big cards here. But, oh, he quit. All right, we broke his spirit. We got his spirit in our hands. We cracked it down right on our knee, and he quit. All right, so that's 2 games on the stream. We lost the first game. We won here the second game. I'm going to play one more game, guys. One more game. Give me a comment. I'm going to let you guys have some input here. Do you want to see me play with this death deck again, or do you want to see a different deck? There's 5 different god powers that you can choose from. The god of death, the god of light, the god of magic, the god of deception, or the god of war. Now, this death deck I'm playing with is pretty damn fun, and I think that it's a winner. I think I'm going to win a lot of games with this deck, so I'm very happy to keep playing with it. But leave me a chat if you want to see a different god power. You've got like 30 seconds to leave a chat. If you don't, we'll just rock on and finish the night with one more game of death. All right? Doesn't look like anybody wants to say anything. No big deal. We'll just play one more game with the god of death. So if you just hopped on the stream, what you're watching here is a NFT blockchain card game called Gods Unchained. We're playing with cards that we own as digital NFTs. Each of these cards I own, I can buy them, sell them, or trade them. They have tremendous value. Some of these cards are pretty rare and pretty coveted. Some of them are like under $1. Yet, some of them are $500 or more. There's even several cards that have gone for several $1,000s. All right, lots of players out today using the God of Light. So we're up against a guy who's got his board decked out with NFTs, Sam Bam. So we've played 2 games so far with this God of Death here, with a death deck I've been creating. We've won a game and we've lost a game. I intend to go out with a win. We are going to send Sam Bam here. We're going to send him home packing to mama. All right, guys, I hope y'all are enjoying this. Hope y'all are having a good night wherever y'all are. Nothing like enjoying a little bit of blockchain gaming. All right, let's roll with Jason. So speaking of cards that are worth a lot of money,
Patience.
you see how I'm selecting these legendary cards here? That is the ability of Jason. When you play him onto the board, you get to delve a legendary creature 3 times, add them to my deck. So pretty much every deck I make, I include Jason, because he gives me 3 random legendary cards that I can kind of pick to custom tailor my deck to my opponent. And because of that, he's a very highly valued card, and I think he goes for somewhere between $700 and maybe $900 right now. Son of a bitch. So every week, one of the things I like about this game is that every week there's kind of a different style of play. People are changing up the decks, and there's just a different. One week a certain deck will be killing everybody. Then we kind of, as a community, figure it out, and then next thing you know, another deck looks unbeatable, and I don't know. It's just a fun game. All right, what do we got here? If this is your first time to the stream, this is AI on Crypto, We are a cryptocurrency focused channel, but in my free time, I do like to play NFT games. Now, NFT games are related to cryptocurrency. I'm sure everybody at this point has heard of an what's up, Metafish? Welcome to the stream. Gods Unchained has been it's been around for like 3 years at this point. All right, so check this out. So the next turn, I'm going to totally clear the board with this card right here. But for now, take him out. So Metafish, this is a great collectible card game. All of these cards are NFTs that we own. And you don't have to put a lot of money into this game to play. There's actually starter decks where people can come in right off the street and start playing. So I don't know what kind of games you've played in the past, but if you've played games like Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, then you're going to feel right at home with this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a great strategy game. But I lost this one pretty quick. Wow. So he came in here and just straight hammered me. And this card right here, it had that blue circle around it, which means it did not die from my spell. And he's going to actually kill me this turn. Whoa, he really beat me quick. That very rarely happens. But again, this is a new deck. Wow, congrats to him. Nice play, Sam. All right. Well, that's 3 games we played here on the weekend tourney. Didn't go quite how I expected. Got 1 loss. I got 2 wins. Should I play one more? I had only planned on playing 3, but what do you think, guys? Should I play one more? I tell you what. I'm going to show you guys a different style of play. Let's play with the God of Deception. All right? Let's see. That's a good one. Let's go back. So here's a God of Deception deck I created that's centered around the Atlantean tribe. So many of these players, many of the cards that I'm about to play with are from the theme of deception. See, are we going to play another light player? See, that's what happens with this game. All of a sudden, a new technique will become popular and everybody will be playing with nature. Or everybody will be playing with light. Or everybody's got the God of Magic. All right, so we're playing a ranked 11 nature player. I'm going to pick the God Powered Cheat. And let's do it. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys, we're gonna finish strong. Play Axie, considering that. Ooh, I did just buy my first 3 Axies, but they just got a new wallet, and for some reason, the Axies are not linking up to the game. They're not quote unquote syncing properly. So I bought my first 3 Axies yesterday evening, and they wouldn't show up in the game. As of this morning, I tried to play Axie again, but once again, they weren't showing up. So I haven't got to play yet. We can check it out. We'll open up the Axie app and see if my Axies arrive. Yeah, we can do that before we end the stream after this game. All right, so I'm going to bring out this card right here. This is an interesting little card. It's a little 1/1 cat called Shadow of Lebanon. Now, what's interesting about it is at the end of each turn, it becomes hidden. When a card is hidden, you cannot target it. So it can become very hard to get rid of. Now, what this card does is at the start of each turn, it automatically damages the god 1 point. And then you can also attack the god. So as long as this cat here is on the board, you're going to damage that god every turn. And now I've also brought out this amplification machine, which is an awesome card. So it's 0/7, which means it can't attack, but it has an ability. Every turn I have, one time per turn, I get to add a random creature with roar to my hand. Now I've got this phase golem out, which gives all Atlantean creatures ward. So I'm pretty happy with this deception deck. It's built up with all these Atlantean cards. I'm about to drop the hammer on this guy. See what he does. All right, guys. So I'm going to bring out this frontline creature. I'm going to use my amplification machine again. Get me a... So with my amplification machine, I was able to bring out this Steadfast Scout. And then I'm just going to attack his god. So I've got this card right here, Rapture Dance. It's a very good board clearing card. It will deal it does a damage to each creature equal to the amount of the total creatures he has on the board. So right now, because he's got 2 creatures out, it would do 2 damage to each of those cards. So what I want is for him to bring a couple of more creatures out, and then I'm going to clear the whole board. He might be too clever for that. Come on, bring out one more card. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. So now, gonna damage that card. Sweet. And then I'm going to just wipe that board. That's got to be frustrating. Yeah, I was on their Discord channel though, Metafish, and the problem should be resolved quickly. As a matter of fact, I hope it's resolved by the time this stream is over, because I'm very anxious to play that game. All right. So the Spiral Golem is a really good 6 mana card. It's 8 attack. Let's see. I'll just let her roll. Oh, that's some good coffee. I tell you guys what, I live on coffee. I drink way too much coffee. There we go. Now I'm rolling. At this point, I'm about to make life real hard on this poor chap. Another Spiral Golem. Oh. Boom! 2 quits in a row. Undecided if you're going to take that Axie plunge. Look, I don't know if you've been watching the news yet, the news about Axie, but SLP tokens, which is the cryptocurrency you earn in the game, from what I've been reading, there's been a spike in the SLP price. I don't know if that's going to continue, but that's the thing about Axies, is that if you go ahead and take that plunge and you buy the Axies, they can, wind up paying for themselves. All right, so here's the Axie app, but it's not passive. It won't pay for themselves passively. You have to play the game. So that's the thing. You can't just buy the Axies and then they're gonna make money for you if you don't play them. You have to actually play them. So this is the Axie game once you download the game browser. I like the theme. So what I should be able to do is go to my inventory here. Yep. It's still showing nothing. New teams. Oh, that's disappointing. When you drop money on NFTs, you want to play the game. So I think what you're supposed to be able to do is come to your Axie button right here and then hit this sync Axie button. And then when you do that, it's supposed to connect to your wallet and then give you your Axies. But unfortunately, that is not happening. All right. Well, my Axies are not ready yet. They're not in. So, okay, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Those of you that watched it, we played 4 games. We lost 2 and we won 2. 50% win streak, 50% winning percentage. I mean, you can't complain. All right, guys. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the next one.